Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. Today's video, I just wanted to cover real quick a couple of different features that you can have done to a cane. The reason I'm talking about these is this holiday season's coming up, so you might be buying a cane for a loved one or a friend, or you might be receiving one from a loved one or a friend, and you might not know all the little different features that are on canes and what you can do with them. So I'm going to show you what they are and what you can use them for. Now, those of you that don't know me, I'm also a Cane Master certified instructor. I've been with Cane Masters since about 2004. That's when I started. Now, the reason I say it like that because the videos that I shoot don't just go on a Cane Master website or a Cane Master forum. They also go on a regular cane forum that I developed a long time ago. They go on my Facebook wall. I have two YouTube channels. One is dedicated to nothing but the cane, and that's Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. And another one is just Gary Hernandez Martial Arts and the RET Self-Defense System. So I put these videos on different YouTube channels and different Facebook channels. So that's kind of why I explain certain different things, even if you know who I am and what I do. Because somebody brand new might be looking at it on a different channel and not know. So, but getting back to the cane, I'm going to show you one of my personal, and I have many, but one of my personal canes. This was made for me by Grandmaster Shuey probably about 13 years ago. Now, just to cover real quick, number one, there's a lot of different faces you can get for it. Different kind of animals, different designs. There's a ton of different ones, so I'm not going to go into all that. But I'm going to explain about on the horn, the point. Now, this is one that he made. This is a snake face. You see the eyes, and then where it would come down to a tongue or the front of the snake, that's kind of rounded off. And I also have a bird's beak, and that's even more pointier. So those are designed for, you can use them for when you're hooking somebody, cutting into the flesh, putting that point in there, catching into, you can catch into the nerves, you can catch into a jointed area, catch into the muscle, catch into the flesh. You can tear into them, hook into them a lot better. Someone's got you in a bear hug, and I'm going to have one of my students in some of my videos down the road where we're going to be covering a lot of self-defense, where I have a live person grabbing me, and I'm going to show you techniques that you can do to get away from somebody. But what the horn can also be used for is when someone's got you in a bear hug, you can dig it into their knuckles, you can dig it into the wrist, you can dig it into the jointed areas, the pressure point areas, so you can dig it into them and get away. If you hook them, you can dig it into the back. You can, use that point to hurt them, get them off you. Now, also on your horn or your crook, that rounded part, besides having it to where you can hook somebody and carry it, you can smash with it. Simple. Smash with it. You can smash that way, you can smash that way, you can smash that way. It's nice and solid, so you can hit with it. We all know the bottom of the cane, where your tip is. Now, on the canes, because they're customized, when you order a cane, it's your height, you give them your measurements. You can always shorten your cane if you needed to. So you can cut the cane. You can shorten it. Cut it, move your rubber stopper to the end here. Now, you're going to see finger grooves, handles. This one I have them top, mid, and the bottom. What's good about having the finger grooves or the handles is the fact that when your hands are sweaty, you get a better grip. So when you're doing a bayonet strike, you got a better hold. If you're doing a rifle strike, you have a better hold. So I have where I can hold here, I can hold here. If it's a single strike, if I'm swinging, I have holds. Now I have one down here, not just for holding it like this, but if I'm swinging it to hook somebody, my fingers are locked in. So these are the finger grooves where your hands will go. Another function, shark's teeth. Shark's teeth are great for raking. Someone's got a hold of you here. You can rake across the knuckles. You can rake across the wrist. You can rake across the flesh. Just simply rake down. Some shark's teeth are a little sharper than others. This one here, I actually have more shark's teeth, a longer row of them, and a little bit more sharper, so they can cut in deep. And have a snake on that one as well with eyes. I have another bird's beak that you can use, and I have eyes in that one. So again, with the beak, you can pull down. Don't get me wrong, if you don't have an animal's beak and you have a traditional horn, that's still pretty good solid area, pretty easily to hook into the meated area or a muscle area. It still causes pain. Another good quality on the shark's teeth, besides going into the knuckles or into the wrist or into a meaty area, someone's got you in a bear hug on the arms, you can rake across the back of the neck, or you can do what I like to call cracking the egg, rake across the back of their skull. Trust me, it hurts a lot. So the shark's teeth are great for that. So you have your horn with some kind of a face, whether it's a snake, whether it's a bird's beak or talon eagles or eagle's talent, something sharp, you can dig into them. You have customized handles where your fingers lock in good so you're not sweaty. You can even rake with those too. And you have your shark's teeth where you can rake. So you have different things you can put into it. You can also have your cane. This one here was custom made, so it's engraved with my name, Cane Masters. You can even have your own designs put in here. On this one, because I have my own logo also, the RDT Cane Self-Defense. This is my logo here. Besides being Cane Master, I'm also have the RDT Self-Defense cane. They put my logo in there also, so you can have your cane custom. But I wanted to cover some of those in case you weren't sure how to use the pointy end of your cane. Again, digging into the areas of the body, you can dig it in to the knuckles, you can dig it into the body, besides smacking somebody with it. Your hand grooves, they can be in different locations. And you can actually put a whole hand groove through the whole thing if you chose. It's entirely up to you. Shark's teeth, made for raking. Now, you can also, with the handles or the shark's teeth, they will hold your resistor bands pretty good too. So they'll lock your resistor bands a lot better in there when you're doing your workouts with the resistor bands. So that's just some of the functions, and there's a couple other ones you could have added to your cane. You can customize your cane. I would recommend going on Cane Master's website, looking at their canes, seeing the different things that they offer, and different things that you can customize. But if you weren't sure on what some of these things are, and I'm sure 99% of us on these that watch these videos know exactly what they are, but there might be that 1%, so that's why I'm throwing it out there. And that's what they are. Customize your cane any way you like it, and start working it. Start using, practice with the horn, digging into people. Practice your grips, holding it. Practice holding, if you have, like I do, 3, practice holding here. These 2, practice here. I can hold my grips and strike. Single hand thrust, or when I swing. So if my hands are sweaty, if I'm bleeding and I got blood on my hands, I'm still locked in pretty good. Practice with your shark teeth. Practice raking down. They've got you by the rake it on that. And I'll be showing with one of my students, I'll be showing these self-defense techniques coming up soon. Rake them in the back of the head, rake them across the back of the neck, rake them across the throat. It's one of my favorites. Someone's got me here like this. I like to put that shark's teeth right in that throat and push back. Because granted, solid round part's gonna hurt. Imagine that shark's teeth up in that throat. Oh yeah, it's gonna get them off you that quick. So anyway, now that you know what your little functions are for, use them, play with them, have fun with them, experiment with them, get to understand them, and create your own cane. Get a hold of Cane Masters. Holiday seasons are coming up. Cane makes a great gift. All of us are getting older. I'm telling you, we're all getting older. All right? I'm 54. I've been messing with the cane since I was a teenager, though, from my traditional Hapkido days. So we had to use the cane as well as the Donbon. So I've been familiar with the cane for over 30 years. So get used to it. Have fun with it. Create your own today. Put what features you like. So hopefully that helps. I'm Gary Hernandez, and I will see you guys very soon. Thank you.